Hey, what's up YouTube? Your boy Chris out in the Caliente garage. This is going to be a quick review of a air compressor that I picked up from Lowe's. It's made by Kobalt and it has a 4.3 gallon tank on it. One of the reasons why I picked this air compressor up is because it's smaller and I can maneuver it around to fill up the tires. No need to crank up a big air compressor just to air up the tires. I also picked up a Cobalt Air Hose that was sold separately from Lowe's. I put a quick attachment swivel on here as well. I've also attached a inline moisture filter. This 25-foot air hose is rated at 160 psi's and it's a kink-free polyurethane air hose, and it attaches to the top. Let's kind of get a closer look at the air compressor. On the top of the air compressor, to the left will be your tank pressure. This will be your regulator in the middle that regulates the pressure that you want to put on the tools. To the right will be the pressure gauge, and to the far right would be the line in, and this is where the air actually comes out of the tank. Okay, let's look on the right side of the air tank. To the top right, you have a pressure relief valve. You can pull this ring to let some of the pressure out of the tank. If we look underneath on the front, you have a drain valve. Open that up in line to let the moisture out of the tank. You want to always drain it when you're going to store the tank, or when it's not in use. You want to drain the moisture to prevent rust. Looking on the back side of the air compressor, you got a 1 horsepower motor. Plugs right into the wall outlet. AC power. Also on the top of the air compressor, this red button here will be your on and off switch. And one of the things I like about this particular air compressor is that it's portable. And if you look at these gray latches, you can release those, and this will let the handle all the way up to make it for easy maneuvering. Lock it back down, and now the air compressor is easy to maneuver. So this is one of the reasons why I picked up this particular air tank, is that it's smaller and a lot quieter. Open these back up to let it back down. Comes with a manual. Looking inside of the manual, some of the specs on the air compressor, the model number, the pump. It's an oil-free single stage pump. It has a 1 horsepower motor, 120 volts, 7.5 amps. The tank size is 4.3 gallons. It has a cut-in pressure of 120 psi's, a cut-out pressure of 150 psi's, CFM, which is cubic feet per minute, at 40 psi's, 3.3, and CFM at 90 psi's, 2.4. So we're not going to be going through the manual, just give you just general information about the air compressor. Okay, now that I have it plugged up, I'm going to close the regulator. And we're going to go ahead and air it up. And we're going to see how loud the Cobalt QuietTech air compressor is on the decibel meter. Here we go. As you can see, it's not loud at all. You can hear my voice. I'm showing about 75 decibels. and I'm only a foot away from the air compressor. I'm going to remove this plastic here on the front. Okay, it's full. It's at 150. We're going to turn the tool pressure regulator down to about 90. Next, I'm going to compare it to the sound of the big air compressor. Here we go. So as you can see, the Kobalt is a lot quieter. I'm going to let a little pressure out. So as you can see, I'm talking with the air compressor running, and it's just a lot quieter than the traditional air compressor that I have in my garage. And for the final test, I want to see if it'll lift the 5-ton air jack on the Pitbull motorcycle jack. We got it set at 90. We have 150 pounds inside of the 4.3 gallon air compressor. Let's see if it lifts the 5-ton Pitbull motorcycle air jack. So my final thoughts on the Kobalt 4.3 gallon oil-free QuietTech air compressor. I actually like it. I think it's great if you're going to maneuver it around to fill up your car tires or your motorcycle tires or your lawnmower or things around the house. I think that if you're going to be doing some heavier work, maybe some contracting work, maybe running a nail gun on a roof, or if you're going to be using some big power tools, you can always use a big air compressor. But for your smaller jobs, I think that this Cobalt QuietTech 4.3 gallon air compressor does fine. I'll include a link down in the description where you guys can get one of these QuietTech air compressors for your garage. Well, anyway, if you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is your boy Chris out in the Caliente garage, just doing a quick review of this Cobalt 4.3 gallon QuietTech air compressor that I picked up. And I love it. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya.